So you decided to be a smart guy, huh?
Yeah.
And lift the back. You want to stay here in Texas?
She was leaning too much.
Too much leaning?
Yeah.
All right. So you're working on the back now?
Yep.
Hopefully this is a little bit easier in the front. All right, cool. What all have you got done so far?
Taking the shock and U-bolt off.
Shock and U-bolt, huh? Okay. Well, I'm glad you made the right choice. Drilling holes? I think you're maybe almost through. Make the U-bolts fit. Oh, you break the drill bit, you'll be in trouble. I think you're through. Yes, you are.
Oh.
Are you gonna unbolt it?
I'm getting there.
Yep. On the tire side.
Is this the bolt right here?
Yeah, that's the bolt, but that's the side that's got the wing on it that you don't loosen.
What the freak? Alright, oh no. Ain't no nut over here. Oh, it just goes right there.
Oh, there it is. Found your nuts?
Yeah. Well, I can't unloosen the other side. Unloosen.
Unloosen. So does this side have the wing on it, or does the other side have the wing on it?
I don't think either of them do.
Well, you thought that the last time, and
Oh no, it's that side.
so this side you're loosening.
Yeah.
Then you don't need to put anything on that side. It's got a wing on it. Did you get it?
I think it fell off somewhere.
Okay, so can you pull the bolt out?
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say collapse that and pull that out. There you go. Hey, it's shocking. Next.
Done, boys.
Hi.
I don't think you have wheels or tires.
Are you done? You're missing something. You driving on the railroad track?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright guys, didn't have much time to film the last bit with the rear going together. As you can tell, look, it's dark. Again, it's dark early. But wanted to help him get done, get finished, get it together. So I didn't really film a bunch. Really didn't film a bunch of anything going on anyhow, just some highlights. But the U-bolts, blocks, add a leaf. One thing we ran into, this truck being a 4-wheel drive, 3/4 ton, whatever it had, extra load leveling leafs or for heavy loads, and well, they don't work. They have to come off. Not in the instructions. A lot of things not in instructions. We actually had instructions for leveling kit for an 07 GMC Yukon in here. This is not an 07 GMC Yukon. Anyhow, what do you think? So there it is. Got the lift installed. Now the bros are gonna go for a ride.
3 bros in one truck. Let's go.
Oh boy.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, I know it was dark when I showed the finished product of Austin's truck when he finished it. Woo, frog in my throat last night. So figured I'd show you guys what it looks like in the daytime. He's a little asleep still, so I'll just show it to you myself. So here it is in all its glory. Not too bad. The lift was a little bit more of a struggle than anticipated. I've installed quite a few aftermarket things like that in the past. Always expect to have some kind of problems with fitment or things of that nature. And when I read the instructions on this one before you even bought it, it didn't appear that too much could be of issue or go wrong. But we did run into quite a few snags with hardware being wrong or not fitting where or like it's supposed to. Again, I'm not sure how big of an issue it's gonna be, but where the sway bar link goes in, the steering arm right there does run into it when you go turn it all the way over, so maybe we'll have to rig up some kind of bump stop. We're still waiting for the new steering stabilizer to come in because, as you can see, yeah, that's kind of not really doing anything on that bushing, and that one looks a little worn out anyhow. Well, the lighting sucks, sorry about that. Still got to get an alignment done because, of course, steering wheel is still way off. Does not pull, it drives straight, he says, but it is like crooked. Those arms are apparently way better than the last ones, or the factory ones. Good old Amazon specials there. Weren't too expensive, weren't too bad, but they look better, and they're probably quite a bit stronger than those factory ones. And then back here again, these had factory blocks on here, being the kind of truck this was, and it did have another little block up here and another stack of leaves, which is for load purposes, but would make contact up there if it squatted down enough to due to a heavy load. So the instructions don't mention anything about that. It is a factory setup on this vehicle. They don't mention that if you have that setup you need to do this or that. It specifically only really discusses like a regular I'd probably say half-ton suspension setup, where you only have the regular leaf spring pack, these three, and maybe this load leaf. So after a little bit of looking at it, I realized because the U-bolts would not be long enough, we were gonna have to do away with those. So that's what we've done for now. Obviously if we get longer U-bolts, you can put those back on. I doubt he's gonna be hauling heavy loads really anyhow, so we pulled those off and then put the add a leaf in that come with the kit, the blocks that come with the kit, new U-bolts, new center pin, as you saw on the other side, new rear shocks. So yeah, so again, there it is, his finished product. The instruction said it takes I guess 8 to 10 hours. We definitely exceeded that. I think we spent probably 3 or 4 days at an hour and a half to 2 hours a day on my lunch breaks. And then he spent several hours, several hours yesterday tinkering with it. And then of course I came out on my lunch break and after work to help him finish it up to where it is now. So probably would have been legitimate 8 to 10 hours if we wouldn't have had to get different hardware and make heads or tails of some of the instructions that maybe didn't quite apply to this specific setup. But there it is. I know he's ecstatic for it. He likes it. So let us know what you think, and we appreciate you watching. See you later.